This story is about Zendaya, and trust me, you are going to want to pay close attention. She is arguably the biggest fashion icon in the world right now. She doesn't just wear clothes, she creates moments. Some of the photos of her are so stunning, so intimate, and so jaw-dropping that you might want to make sure you are alone just so you can take a moment to process the sheer beauty and shock of them. You need to watch this video until the very end because we are going to break down her most daring looks that left the whole world speechless. Do not go anywhere, because this is fashion history in the making. Zendaya started as a Disney kid, dancing and singing in shows that were made for children. But her transition into adulthood has been a masterclass in style. She didn't have a messy rebellious phase, she had a high fashion phase. With her stylist, she curates looks that are essentially art. But art can be provocative. There have been moments where Zendaya stepped onto a red carpet and showed it all in a way that was elegant yet incredibly revealing. Take, for example, the famous wet look dress she wore to the Venice Film Festival. The leather dress was custom-made to cling to every single curve of her body. It looked like it was painted on. It left absolutely nothing to the imagination in terms of her silhouette. When photos of that look hit the internet, people lost their minds. It was so sexy and so powerful that it felt almost dangerous to look at. It demanded your full attention. That is why we say you need a moment alone to look at them, because they are overwhelming. Then there was the time she wore the bright pink breastplate. It wasn't a shirt, it was a piece of molded metal that covered her chest. It was futuristic, bold, and incredibly exposing. She stood there looking like a warrior queen. Most people would be terrified to wear something so revealing and hard, but Zendaya wore it with total confidence. These photos prove that she isn't afraid to push boundaries. She uses her body as a canvas for these designers. Another reason these photos are so intense is the way she poses. Zendaya knows her angles better than anyone. She can give a look to the camera that pierces right through you. When she wears a dress with a high slit or a sheer panel, she knows exactly how to position herself to make it look classy but devastatingly hot. She has this aura of mystery that makes every photo feel special. The "make sure you're alone" feeling also comes from her roles. In Euphoria and Challengers, she plays characters that are mature, complex, and sometimes involved in very adult situations. Seeing her in these roles, and then seeing her on the red carpet looking like a goddess, creates a powerful image of a woman who is in control of her sexuality. She isn't a kid anymore, and she makes sure you know it with every outfit she chooses. Zendaya's fashion choices are brave. She risks a wardrobe malfunction every time she wears these complicated structures, yet she never falters. She glides. The photos of her are timeless. They will be looked at 50 years from now as examples of perfect style. But right now, in the moment, they are shocking. They stop the scroll. They make you gasp. If you are obsessed with Zendaya's style and how she constantly reinvents herself, please hit the like button. We would love to hear which of her looks is your favorite. And make sure you subscribe to our channel so you can keep up with every move this fashion queen makes.